Hello everybody and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. I am here today to do my completed pages for December. Now I was astonishingly able to color 30 pages in the month of December, but you will see why that was so easy for me because one of the books that I completed was definitely a small book. So lots of really easy to color images, but still I'm actually rather impressed that I was able to even accomplish that because I had such an incredibly busy month. December and actually the past few months have been really busy for me. I think October, November, and December have all been kind of less than normal production with YouTube. I've had to kind of take a break just because of lots of things going on with work, as well as just the busyness of my personal life, with just all the fun things coming up. It was my son's birthday. We had Christmas, New Year's, all of those things. And so certainly that took priority. So let's go ahead and look at what I was able to complete we'll start with color by number. I was able to color 7 images out of 7 books. This very first one is from Color Questopia. This is Delicious Food, one of their newest books here, and I completed the very first page here, which you may have seen on my flip-in review if you watched that, and love how this page turned out. All of the ice cream is just gorgeous. I just used alcohol marker. I was kind of in the same mood, so what you'll see a lot of is alcohol marker base. I did a darker color outline in alcohol marker, and then I went in with some white gel pen. And that's pretty much every page I did on almost every book this month. I just really loved the look and feel of it. It just, I don't know, it just made me happy, and it was easy to do. I didn't have to bring out a ton of supplies. I didn't have to be real messy. It was just really, really simple. This next book is another new release by Color Questopia. This is Winter Mandalas. And then I did this front page. Absolutely love how this one turned out. I love the bright colors in this. I love the white gel pen detail work and the little dots that I added and things. I just think it looks real, real great. So this was also a really nice one in this book. Next, I did in Christmas Art Mosaics Color by Number by Sachin Sachdeva. I did this page here, which is just this cute little penguin. I did the circle method in this book, just little dots basically. And I like how that looks. I feel like it looks complete enough without being too much additional work or looking too streaky. So of course, I'm absolutely in love that I got the penguin page and think this one turned out really nice. I did from the newest release from Shershneva. This is Fantasy Women. I did this page here. This gave me like super Khaleesi type of vibes, like, you know, dragon woman and fire, and just I don't know if that's what she was going for, but definitely gave me the vibe of that. And this one was really fun. It looks like I did this one the day after Christmas. Next, this is from my Words to Live By Color Counts books. This is by Mindware, and I completed a page in here. I was just feeling very inspired. I was just, man, I haven't picked up my Mindware books in a long time. This was one of my failed 10 books to finish. And so this one just says Bloom Where You Are Planted, and I do love how this turned out as well. There is some glitter gel pen on some of the areas. It calls for anywhere with an asterisk to use like a glitter glue. I hated the glue that came with it. It's very much like Stickles, but worse, the kind that came with it. And I was watching a movie that night and didn't feel like getting my Stickles out, so I just used a glitter gel pen, and I still think it looks really, really nice. So this one is fun. I really do love this book. This is a really, really good one. So I hope to get this one out a little bit more. I'll go ahead and do my next Mindware one next. This is from Mystery Mosaics, book 10, the one with a fish on top. And I did the second page in the book, which was this one here, which is like this nice kind of teacher one with the apple. Again, I was just watching a movie with my husband and just wanted something nice and easy to do. So this one was perfect. These are nice because you don't really have to think too much. Next, I did Papercut Art Christmas Color by Numbers. Now, I own the regular color by number version with the black outlines. So he has 3 versions of this book. This one, the black outlines, and then ones without black outlines. And so I got to kind of compare the two. This is how my page turned out in the Color by Colors version. And now that I have tried the two, I think my favorite is going to be the just traditional color by number. And the only reason that I say that is I feel like I could switch it up a little bit in color by number. I could do a little bit of deeper outlining if I wanted to. I could change the colors a little bit more. Like when the outlines are a specific color, I feel like I have to stick to something really close to that color. Whereas here, it's like I maybe could have picked different colors for the pinks or the blues, you know, or things like that in the background if I wanted to, you know, kind of switch it up a little bit more. And the color by colors I felt was maybe a little bit more confining just in regards to the colors that I could use, which is okay if you want to use the same colors over and over again. And the effect certainly is nice. The experience with coloring this was nice. But definitely I think moving forward, the paper cut art, I'll just do the traditional color by number with the black outlines will be my favorite version. All right, that was it for the color by number. For the non-color by number, I did a total of 5 books, 23 pages. And it was actually a book that I missed last month that I'm excited to show you. But first, but not, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The first book that I have for you is 50 Christmas Miniatures by Kameliya Angelkova. What an adorable book. I always like to do the cover page here. I use my towel tree markers for the most part in these books. Really, really adorable page with the little moose here. And then I went on to do this page with the penguins, and I made a couple of errors. First of all, my date is upside down when I stamped it. But also I did mess up a little bit by the eyes. I kind of tried to fix it with a little penguin, but I think overall this turned out really, really cute with the penguins with the little string lights. I definitely needed to do something that was just kind of penguin worthy for the season. This book is super, super adorable. I wish I had more time to color in here. I mean, technically I do, but will I bring it out? I don't know. It just depends upon what mood I'm in for January. I'm at a little bit of a loss. January is going to be a weird month for me. I think it's also going to be really busy with work, so it depends upon what's kind of going on in my life and how much time I have to color. These are nice because they're pretty quick and easy, but we'll see. We'll see how I do with that. That's for another day, I guess. Next one is the Sally Berry Advent Calendar. You may or may not have seen on Christmas, I actually posted a complete flip through of this book, but I am going to just flip through some of the pages really, really quickly. From last month, I think I stopped page 7, I believe was where I had stopped. So in the month of December, and I didn't date these, but in the month of December, I think I completed 8 through 25. So again, my same technique in all of these with just alcohol marker, a darker outline, and some white gel pen details. I think with the exception of the last page, I did do some extra stuff there. I used some glitter gel pen on that one. 15, 16, 17, 18. These were so nice because they were so simple. I mean, this was like 30 minutes or less to do this, and so I really, really liked the advent calendar style. It really just gelled with me. I just really had a great time working on all of these pages. And then this one I kind of threw the kitchen sink at it. I used Distress inks or oxides I think for the background and a stencil. I used some stickles all over. I obviously used some glitter washi tape. And a whole bunch of just glitter stuff to just bring the festivities on. So that was the Sally Berry Advent Calendar, Volume 2. Next, this is from Alexandra Franzese. She so kindly sent me a copy of this book for review. This is one of her newer releases that she has, and this is kind of one of her mandalas. And I did this gorgeous page right here. This one was a ton of fun. Lots of really, really beautiful, beautiful illustrations. Sorry, I've got like hair on my sheet. Lots of beautiful illustrations on this. I used towel tree markers just with some shading. I used some Jelly Roll Moonlights to do the highlights on this page, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I think these are just gorgeous. These have like a grayscale copy of the image and then a non-grayscale version. So you can actually color it twice, use different colors, whatever it is that you want to do. But super beautiful, beautiful book by her. Next is her actual newest release. The cute books are from her are definitely my favorite. Again, really simple designs, kind of like Kameliya Angelkova. I think of just where it's like just an ease of coloring these. And so she is going to be out on her own. I'm sure you guys have heard that. She's not going back to working with Jade Summer, so all of her books are published by her now. And I went ahead and did a page in here. A lot of what's in here too is inspired by Aladdin in some aspects of things. She also has some just, you know, like kind of mythological characters and stuff in here. I don't know that I included this book in my December haul. Now that I think about it, it should be in my December haul, but yeah, lots of really beautiful and cute little characters in here. I have a flip through, just a quick little flip through of this book already on my channel, so you can take a look at it too, and I'll just kind of flip through it quickly so you can kind of see it. But there's 50 images in here, so again, really nice. Not as cheap as Kameliya Angelkova's books, but definitely still, I think, worth the purchase if you're interested in them. And she does have like variety of portrait and then, you know, different landscape images in here. So really cute. Certainly a great book for year round if you're looking for something nice to color for the new year. Last but certainly not least is one that I majorly left out at the end of my finished coloring pages for November. This is Romantic Country. This I actually received on the swap that I did, the little buddy swap that we did, and this was one of the books that was gifted to me, and I instantly just kind of sunk into it. I decided what I really wanted to do was to use watercolor and then go over it with colored pencils, which is not really my norm. I'm not really a colored pencil person, but I now get it. I feel like I own a set of Prismacolors. I own the 150 set of Prismacolors. I got them on like a really good deal, and I had hardly ever used them, but it's because coloring with them on regular Amazon paper is not like coloring on good quality paper, like what's in this book. So I really love doing that. I based all of this with the watercolors, the Prima watercolors that I own, the little sets. And I did this page, I think in the Pastel Dreams set, and then went over it with colored pencils, some white gel pen. I think the background is a combination of different what am I trying to say? The Pallette pastels, and I'm realizing I should probably put a nice little sheet of paper to protect this side of the page, but because I haven't used a fixative on this yet to fix this, but that is what I did on this, and I think it turned out really beautiful. And then I also ended up doing 2 pages. So actually I think I have 31 pages complete now that I think about it. I did these 2 pages here. So this was the very first page that I did here, and I think I used just the basic colors for here back in November. So I did this one with little pumpkins and the scarecrow, and then I ended up also doing this one with all of the different breads as well. So this was kind of, I did them in this order. I did this one, and then I did the castle one to kind of just give you an idea of how I tackled it. So lots of things learned. Shading with colored pencils is definitely very different than doing it with markers. And so I've got a lot to learn and a lot of techniques and things to learn, but I still think they turned out really beautiful. Sorry, let me make sure I have that fully in frame. So this was just a project of love, and I definitely enjoyed getting to spend time on this page. You can definitely see, you know, all of that color, even the watercolor and the colored pencil didn't even go through onto the next page. Now the page is, I would say, like slightly warped. It's a little bit crispy from the water, but it's not bad. And I did this entire page in watercolor. So this is just a nice little book. I feel like the designs are simple enough that I can kind of just pick up my watercolors and just go. Some of them are more detailed than others, but still I don't find it overtly intimidating. I say that, and then I turn to this page, and this page is slightly overwhelming. But you don't have to do it all at one time. You can do it in pieces. You can decide if you want to do something more detailed or not. And so this is just like a fun book to have and something fun to experiment with. So I will definitely be enjoying this in the future. So that is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you so much again for coming to my channel and watching me. I think I'm like 30 people away from actually reaching 2,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable how much growth my channel has had over this past year, especially since I've been a little MIA or just not as active the past few months. I will continue to be doing videos throughout this next year. They're not likely to be at the cadence at which I used to do them 4 or 5 months ago. But definitely I still really enjoy coming and talking to you guys, checking in on you, showing you what I'm up to, what I'm buying, what I'm not buying, what pages I'm completing and things like that. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and we will talk again soon. Bye.